Hey everybody, it's Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and today I am at Boston Market on Beauregard Street in Alexandria, Virginia, near the intersection of Beauregard and 236, or Little River Turnpike as it's known in this section, right in front of the Total Wine, and not far from the Arby's with the cool sign, if you can see it over there, the cool big cowboy hat sign. Anyway, that's Beauregard Street in front of us. And that's Boston Market behind us. It's Tuesday. It's, April 16th, 2013, and welcome to On the Road. As I said, I'm at Boston Market, and Boston Market is featuring something I've never seen here before, and that is St. Louis Style BBQ Ribs. Basically, they're ribs slathered in barbecue sauce. I'm not sure really what tells the difference between St. Louis style and other style of ribs, or styles of ribs, that is, but I will be sure to add that in the annotation if I find out. Okay, so with the ribs, I actually got a quarter chicken as well, just in case the ribs suck. I didn't want to, feel cheated and not get something tasty along with the deal, and I figured, quarter chicken would be pretty good. And on that chicken, I got their new habanero sauce, so hopefully that's pretty tasty as well. Also got some macaroni and cheese, and loaded mashed potatoes on the side. Loaded mashed potatoes are basically like a loaded baked potato. They've got cheese in there and bacon and some, I think, chives or something like that as well. That's pretty cool. I don't really go to Boston markets that much, maybe once every 4 or 5 years, because, it's just kind of like food you would normally eat at home, if your mom was cooking for you or something like that. Maybe you want that kind of comfort food. I'm not really sure. I usually, when I'm out for lunch, like to get something fast and, a little more greasy. But, hey, this isn't exactly good for you, that's for sure. Okay, so that's a nice big thick slab of ribs, and they say that these are bottom ribs, not baby back ribs like you might find at a Chili's or somewhere like that. So they say that they're more tender and juicy that way. Well, we'll find out. Also, this meal went for $12.99 at regular price. I luckily had a $2 off coupon, brought it down to $10.99. Still a pretty big price to pay for lunch, but it's a lot of food there, honestly. So, maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. We'll see, if the ribs are any good, if that happens to be the case. All right, well, let me get situated here. Get some napkins ready. Show you this bad boy. Nice, thick, big old ribs. You see the actual bones of the ribs sticking out. This is a quarter rack of ribs, by the way. For just the half rack by itself, that costs $12.99 for the meal without the chicken. So, I decided to go with the quarter rack. Maybe I'll like the ribs a lot and wish I'd gotten the half rack. I'm not really sure. Well, this is going to be very difficult for me to do with one hand. So, guys, take a look at the bag that the bread came in, and I'll take a bite. Mmm. Wow. Okay. Well, let me go ahead now. Grab some mac and cheese for you. Little bit of the loaded mashed potatoes. All right. And let me try to snake a hunk of this chicken right quick. Might have to do that with my finger. I do. There it is. All right, how you like my new dome piece, first of all? Notre Dame, Fighting Irish, baby. All right, anyway, those ribs are really good. They are meaty and juicy and tasty, very tender. The barbecue sauce wasn't too sweet, wasn't too spicy. It's kind of a smoky barbecue sauce, and it added to the smoky flavor of the ribs. I like those ribs a lot, man. I'm not going to lie. You know, they're not the best ribs in the world, but they are really good for something that you can get really quickly right around the corner. So I'm going to go ahead and give those a 3/4 thumb up. Macaroni and cheese, 3/4 thumb up, just your standard, you know, down-home cooking fare. I would have liked it with a little bit more maybe crunchy cheese on there or something like that. It was a nice cheddar flavor, but you know, I would have probably enjoyed it a little bit more baked and kind of crusty. The loaded mash were really, really good. I'm giving those a thumb up. That's awesome. The chicken. Actually, the chicken is where things kind of fall off a little bit. I was surprised. It just tastes kind of funky or something. My mom used to call that flu when poultry didn't taste right, and that kind of doesn't taste right to me today. Maybe it's the habanero sauce, which really did not add any hotness or kick at all. Glad I picked up a couple of cups of sriracha. Going to have to add some of that when I eat that chicken, which I think I'm going to eat the chicken later on for dinner. I'm not going to eat it now. I'm just going to munch on these ribs. So altogether, you know, I guess the meal gets a 3/4 thumbs up because the chicken was a 1/2 thumb up, by the way. So 3/4 thumbs up for the whole meal. Check out my fingers. They're all sloppy. That's the way they're supposed to be when you eat ribs. If I hadn't wiped my face before I turned the camera on me, that'd be really sloppy too. So 3/4 thumbs up experience for this entire experience. You know, voting for this entire experience. I really like it a lot. You should go down to your local Boston market. Pick it up. All right, a lot of people have been asking me also to do the new KFC boneless chicken, which to me just seems like a new way to do a chicken strip. I will be doing that next week. The KFC is actually right over there, and I will be doing that for you guys next week. The vote this week on the SAS group page on Facebook decided that we would do the ribs this week. It was only a 4-to-1 vote, though. Guys, if you see the vote, just click on the box. Don't be lazy, all right? Express your opinion. That's why we're American. Speaking of which, God bless everybody up in Boston with the bombings yesterday. That's some really bad stuff, really nasty and awful things that people do to other people in this world that I just don't understand. And as some people say, there are no words. Well, there's lots of words. I just won't use them for you right now. Also, Pizza Night's returning this week. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to be doing, but it'll probably be something of the take-home variety. Just not sure what exactly. Also, thanks to everybody who tuned in and watched Tony and I participate in the Cult Moo International Multi-Channel Burger Takedown. We did pretty good eating our 10 burgers in about 9 minutes, but we really got blown away by a lot of the other competition. But it was all for fun. We thank Cult Moo for their invitation and the opportunity to participate. Also, I liked your video, Dr. Shankenstein. You and Curtis did a good job as well. All right, so I'm babbling here. Get back to the point. 3/4 thumbs up for the Boston market, St. Louis style ribs. And in the meantime, in between time, like Ron Swanson says, I live how I live, I eat how I eat, and I'll die how I'll die. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.